The Kia Seltos enters its second generation with a major first, a hybrid powertrain. Paired with Telluride-inspired styling, a roomier cabin, and up to 30 inches of combined screens, the Seltos Hybrid aims to bring genuine fuel efficiency to the subcompact SUV segment without sacrificing capability. For the first time in the nameplate's history, the Seltos offers a dedicated hybrid electric vehicle variant. This marks a significant shift for Kia's entry-level crossover, which previously relied solely on gas-only four-cylinder engines. The addition puts the Seltos in rare company within its class, as only the Toyota Corolla Cross currently offers a comparable hybrid option among direct competitors like the Chevrolet Trax, Trailblazer, Nissan Kicks, and Hyundai Venue. The hybrid's arrival signals that Kia sees real demand for efficient power in a segment traditionally defined by value and practicality rather than fuel economy leadership. The hybrid system pairs a 1.6-liter four-cylinder gasoline engine with two electric motors and a small battery pack. The front-wheel drive configuration comes standard and produces 155 horsepower, and all-wheel drive is also available. The all-wheel drive model has an additional electric motor on the rear axle and produces 179 horsepower. This setup works through a 6-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission, a departure from the conventional automatics found in the gas-only Seltos trims and from the continuously variable transmissions common among rival hybrids. The dual-clutch design is intended to deliver a quicker, more direct power response than a typical hybrid CVT, giving the Seltos Hybrid a sportier feel behind the wheel while still prioritizing efficiency at part-throttle cruising speeds. The Seltos Hybrid launches with front-wheel drive as the standard configuration, tuned to maximize efficiency in everyday driving. For buyers who want added traction, Kia will offer an electrified all-wheel drive system, referred to as EAWD, as an option. Notably, this marks Kia's first application of EAWD on a hybrid SUV. The system is designed to provide on-demand all-wheel drive capability, engaging power to the rear axle only when additional grip is needed, which helps preserve fuel economy during normal front-wheel drive cruising while still offering confidence in slicker conditions. This layered approach mirrors the multi-terrain all-wheel drive mode found on the gas-powered Seltos trims, giving hybrid buyers a similar sense of security in rain, snow, or light off-pavement excursions without the fuel penalty of a permanently engaged all-wheel drive system. The Seltos Hybrid does not require an external charging station. Instead, it operates as a traditional self-charging hybrid, replenishing its small battery pack through regenerative braking and the gasoline engine while driving. The system is tuned to prioritize low-speed electric assist during stop-and-go traffic, where hybrids typically generate the most efficiency gains, while allowing the gas engine to take over smoothly once the vehicle reaches highway speeds. This approach keeps the ownership experience simple for buyers who want better fuel economy without changing their daily routines or seeking out charging infrastructure. Kia has not yet published EPA-estimated fuel economy ratings for the Seltos Hybrid. Given the segment and powertrain layout, expectations point toward a meaningful improvement over the gas-only models, particularly in city driving, where hybrid systems typically shine. Final efficiency numbers, along with detailed output specifications, are expected to be released closer to the hybrid's on-sale date. Kia has emphasized that the hybrid tuning is aimed at real-world driving efficiency rather than simply chasing strong lab test numbers, suggesting the automaker wants everyday commuters to see tangible savings at the pump. Regenerative braking has reportedly been calibrated specifically for frequent stop-and-go scenarios, such as neighborhood streets and urban commutes, rather than optimized purely around highway cruising, which should make the hybrid's efficiency advantage most noticeable for city and suburban drivers. The Seltos Hybrid rides on the same all-new second-generation platform as the gas-powered Seltos, which is now larger in nearly every dimension. The wheelbase stretches 2.4 inches longer than the outgoing model, translating into additional legroom, headroom, shoulder room, and hip room throughout the cabin. Cargo capacity grows to 27.8 cubic feet behind the rear seats and 64.1 cubic feet with those seats folded flat. up modestly from the previous generation's 26.6 and 62.8 cubic feet. Ground clearance reaches as much as 8.1 inches depending on trim, reinforcing the SUV's everyday utility credentials. The cargo area also gains Kia's Add Gear attachment system, an adjustable organization setup that lets owners configure dividers and tie-down points to keep groceries, sports equipment, or luggage from sliding around, a practical touch that carries over from the gas models to the hybrid without compromise. Kia's Opposites United design philosophy, first showcased on the larger 3-row Telluride, now extends to the Seltos lineup, hybrid included. The new SUV wears a boxier, more upright profile with vertically oriented LED daytime running lights, a bold 8-shaped grille, and flush door handles that tuck flat against the body when not in use. At the rear, angular taillights connected by a horizontal light bar and a pronounced spoiler round out the more rugged aesthetic. The overall effect is a compact SUV that visually punches above its price point, borrowing cues directly from Kia's flagship 3-row model. Inside, the Seltos Hybrid's cabin draws heavily from the Telluride and EV9, featuring a stock-mounted gear shifter positioned behind the steering wheel and push-button start. This frees up the center console for an open storage design with room for water bottles, phones, and other everyday items. A 12.3-inch touchscreen comes standard, and upper trims can add a matching 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, plus a separate 5-inch climate control panel, bringing total combined display area to nearly 30 inches. Kia's latest CCNC infotainment system supports over-the-air updates and a generative AI voice assistant that responds to "Hey Kia" commands. The Kia Connect app extends functionality beyond the cabin, letting owners remotely lock, unlock, cool, heat, and start the Seltos Hybrid from a smartphone. Entertainment options round out the tech package, with support for streaming services including Disney+, Netflix, and YouTube directly through the vehicle's connected display system, along with selectable screen themes tied to Kia's sponsorship partnerships. The Seltos Hybrid benefits from an expanded suite of standard and available driver assistance technology. Standard equipment includes forward collision warning with junction turning detection, automatic emergency braking, lane departure warning, lane keeping assist, driver attention monitoring, automatic high beam assist, traffic sign recognition, and pedestrian and cyclist detection. Available upgrades include a 360-degree surround view monitor, blind spot view monitor, smart cruise control with stop-and-go functionality, and front and rear parking distance warning. Comfort options extend to a panoramic sunroof, heated and ventilated front seats, a memory-equipped power driver's seat with 4-way lumbar support, and synthetic leather upholstery. While the gas-powered 2.0-liter and turbocharged 1.6-liter Seltos trims are expected to launch first, arriving in the second quarter of 2026, the Seltos Hybrid follows later, targeted for the fourth quarter of 2026. Kia has confirmed the X-Line trim will be available with the hybrid powertrain, though a complete trim lineup has not yet been announced. Pricing has not been finalized either, but industry estimates suggest the Seltos Hybrid could start around $30,000, a premium over the roughly $25,000 expected starting price of the base gas model. Given the limited early inventory anticipated for the hybrid, especially in X-Line E all-wheel drive configuration, early demand is expected to be strong. Buyers can also count on Kia's industry benchmark warranty coverage carrying over to the hybrid, including a 10-year or 100,000-mile powertrain warranty and a 5-year or 60,000-mile basic warranty, adding a layer of long-term reassurance to what is otherwise an all-new powertrain for the nameplate.